Hello and welcome to Titanium Talar's Tarot, and today I will be doing a pull for Virgos. Okay, so this is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto. If you have any of these planets in Virgo in your chart, welcome. If you have none of these planets in Virgo in your chart, welcome as well. You probably have a message in here for you. Okay. And if you are a cross-watcher, I welcome you with open arms because heaven knows that I was a cross-watcher for many a video. So I get you and I got you. All right. Now, with that being said, the way I work is that I first pull cards from the Radlech Valentine Fairy Tarot deck. Then I clarify those with the Brian Froud's Fairy Oracle. And finally, if I need any further clarification, I use Sylvia Netzer's Mirror Truth Lenormand deck. All right. So, with that being said, let us get into your cards, all right, Virgo? Yeah. Okay. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for Virgo, please come forward and share what you have to say. Too many. Please. Okay. All right. First card is the Four of Summer in the reverse. Again, please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for Virgo, please come forward and share your message. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good. All right. And then we have Nine of Spring in the upright. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for Virgo, please come forward and share it. Thank you. Please. Okay. And the fourth is the Prince of Spring in the reverse. Okay. And the last one. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for Virgo, please come forward and share it. And we have the Lovers in the reverse. Okay. So wait, don't jump to conclusions. You never know. All right. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for Virgo, explain the Four of Summer in the reverse, and we have the Glenkinner. Okay. Next card out is Nine of Spring. Okay. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for Virgo, please come forward and share why the Nine of Spring is here in the reverse. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for Virgo, please come forward and share why the Nine of Spring is here in the reverse. And it's here because of future fairies of the future. All right. Now comes the Prince of Spring in the reverse. Okay. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for Virgo. Please come forward and share why the Prince of Spring is here in the reverse. And we got honesty pointed towards the left. And the next card is the Lovers in the reverse. Okay. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for Virgo, please come forward and share why the Lovers card is here pointed in reverse. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for Virgo, please come forward and share why the Lovers card is in the reverse. Ding! And you have the Master Maker in the upright. Okay. Okay. So, the first card out is the Four of Summer. Okay, in the reverse. It is you are seeing a magical opportunity. You are avoiding taking someone for granted, and you are totally connected to life. Okay. And that is clarified by the Glenkner. The Glenkner is illusions, delusions, lust, projection, clear sight. I would prefer a clarifier. I mean, come on. Okay. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for Virgo, please come forward and share why the Glenkner is clarifying the Four of Summer in the reverse. And it is clarified by the Child. And the Child card the Child card is about a child, new beginnings, curiosity, innocence, being unencumbered, being small, or making yourself small. Okay, so the fact that this is in the reverse, you're being optimistic, you're seeing things well, and you are looking forward to life, okay? And that sort of energy kind of attracts, well, it attracts basically everybody because everyone's like interested with new, positive, optimistic energy, except because you're new at this cycle, okay, because of the Child. All right, it is, you are having a little difficulty because this happened in my experience. You are having a little difficulty spotting the bullshitter in the mix, right? And so you might have a little difficulty coming in your way because you don't have the life experience necessary yet to spot the bullshitter and to avoid the bullshitter, if you understand what I mean. So it's not a bad thing. It's actually a very good thing. People need this. I've gone through it. And to be quite honest with you, I would never take it back. All right? I would never take it back. I would keep it the way it is because it taught me a specific lesson. And because of it, I will be better better placed to combat this at an older age or right now, because it did happen a couple of years ago. Then you have the Nine of Spring in the upright. And the Nine of Spring is protect the fruit of your labor. Prepare for possible challenges that lie ahead. Environmental conservation. What did I say about life experience with the with having, when you deal with someone difficult, you gain life experience, and that life experience allows you to then better deal with whatever difficulty comes your way. Okay? So I was actually talking to someone about something like this. You know, when you're, because this person, I don't actually know what her childhood was like, but from what I remember her telling me, socially, she had friends, right? Her parents might not have let her hang out with those friends, but she did have friends. And she was social and she liked talking to people and all those things. But when, having friends is one thing, but also being bullied and picked on while you are a child is another thing, because the difficult beginnings teach you a lot of lessons at the start, okay? And those lessons you take with you your entire life. Now, when you learn these lessons when you are older, okay, it's harder for you to assimilate the information in a bit. But she did get out of it easily, and she dealt with it well. All right? So that is all that I have to say. But I'm just saying, if you have an allergy of living through life experience at any point in life, you are going to be you are not going to have a lot of fortune later, okay? For example, people who don't have a strong immune system get sick easily, right? But those who have a very strong immune system, well, they might, I'm talking about me because I have a very strong immune system, and my sister, unfortunately, does not have one. And so when we were kids, we would both go to school, and I would come back with bugs. When I say bugs, I mean sickness, germs and stuff. And because my immune system is very strong, I would not be sick. But even if I was a carrier type of thing, right? Though my sister, having a very weak immune system or a weaker immune system, would catch whatever I brought home. And so my sister would be sick, unfortunately. See, there's a good and the bad of having a strong immune system. And so now what I'm going to do now is that when I'm sick, all right, when I have a cold or when I'm sick, now I'm going to wear a face mask so that I don't spread my germs. Okay? Because I know how strong I am, how strong my immune system is. Or I'm going to just carry a tub of, or a container of alcohol with me so that I can wipe everything so I don't get other people sick, which is what I started doing a couple of years ago. But I never actually thought of wearing a face mask. But now, because of all this COVID, I'm like, oh, that might be an interesting thing to wear now, to put on into my sick kit, as I call it. It's a kit that only comes out when I'm sick, okay? And what I put in it is ginger candy, or alcohol swabs, or like a alcohol spray bottle and like Kleenex and like things of that nature, you know, like lozenges, to really be well equipped for anything. So that is what I do when I get sick. Now, I was talking about the Nine of Spring. The Nine of Spring is protect yourself, okay, from the fruits of your labor. So I was talking about people with protect yourself, prepare for challenges that lie ahead, and environmental conservation. I was talking about people who have not necessarily lived certain life experiences which would come and be hindering to them later in life. But also that if you are sick, you need to make sure that you keep yourself, you know, well, and that you take care of yourself. And that me being someone who has a strong immune system, I have to make sure that I keep the people around me safe from all my germs and virus, things of that sort. So I have a kit to make sure that I protect myself and I protect the others around me, more people around me, because I have such a strong immune system. But you get the gist of it. Okay, so, and then the card clarifying that is fairies of the future, okay, which is be here now, okay, be in the present moment. You're gonna have guidance, okay, forward moving, okay, so just adapt to whatever adapt to whatever reality you are faced with. For example, okay, as I was telling you, I have a strong immune system, so when I'm sick, I take with me a sick kit. What it is, it's alcohol swabs, alcohol spray, lozenges, Kleenex, all those things. For what? To keep me, for a care package for me, yes, but also to protect people around me, okay? And so that is what be here now. So be here in the present moment and deal with the circumstances of your present situation. Now, it might be you're healthy, you being healthy, you being with someone who is like counterintuitive, who is giving you some difficulties, or it's just you being sick, or you being around someone who is sick. You know, it's protecting yourself. Deal with the situation at hand, basically. All right, next card is the Prince of Spring in the reverse. And this Prince of Spring in the upright would be charming, self-confident, passionate, restless. But in the reverse is that you are more closed up onto yourself. You have very little self-confidence. You are very, like, how to say this? You're very plain in the way you react to things, and you're very calm, and you are very calm, because restlessness is just not being steady, feeling like you need to move around, feeling like you need to being fidgety, basically, but you're calm, you're centered, and you are relaxed. Okay, and in the reverse, the Prince of Spring doesn't take action. Okay, doesn't have the baggage to successfully deal with what is set in front of him, okay, and doesn't have very passionate interactions with others. Now, that brings me back to like the fairies of the future, which you need to be able to deal with a problem when it comes up, right? You need to be able to, my nose. You need to be able to deal with a life experience that is in front of you so that you know what to do and how to deal with it. Okay? And the card clarifying that is honesty, pointed towards the left. So probably because you are not being honest with yourself or honest with the people around you, okay. When you have difficulty dealing with life experiences is most probably because you are not being honest with yourself. Or pointed towards the left means that you are taking time to be honest with yourself. You are looking at things with rose-colored glasses, or you are looking at things with tinted glasses which means that your reality is not going to be 100% real. Right? So it's going to be sort of skewed. And more specifically, when I see the honesty card, and when you are not being honest to yourself, your perception is skewed because you are not really looking at things from the right vernaculars, not looking at things through the right lens in order to be better equipped to deal with it, which comes, I'm making a connection with the first reading. Okay, so with every life experience that you gain, you move up in your level of like maturity, right? So with every level of maturity comes a different lens, meaning you see things differently. So something might happen again and again and again and again in your life, but because the way you're looking at it changes, the way you see things is different from the first time around. You have gotten better at it, and you are then better equipped to like deal with it. But if you're not honest with yourself, you're basically gonna make the same mistake over and over again. Okay? And then we have the Lover's card in the reverse. Now the Lover's card is so the Lover's card in the reverse is fake love that is short lasting, choices being made from elsewhere than the heart, okay? And it is you staying away from good health. All right? And this goes back to the honesty card, which is, well, if we take the idea of lovers, all right, it's a person, it's a choice, it's someone else. But if you're not honest with yourself, okay, like I was with that first guy who I was head over heels with, if I mentioned this in this reading. So there was this guy I fell head over heels for, and I did not see the red flags that popped up in front of me because I was too enamored. Okay, or I was too enamored with this new feeling and that I felt with him, and I wanted to keep that going, but that feeling was fake, right? It was a fake sense of love. It was a short sense of love. It didn't really last long. And all of that, was because I was not being honest with myself. Okay. Then I have to remember this is Virgo reading. So the Lovers in the reverse is clarified by the Master Maker. Okay. The Master Maker is skill, craftsmanship, magician, moral strength, and invention. Invention. So, but in order for you to have skill, to be a craftsman, to have a craftsmanship, to be a magician, to have moral strength, and to invent things, you need life experience. You need something to go wrong in your life for you to learn something and be like, hey, I can use this to my advantage. And this is how I'm going to use it to my advantage because it taught me something. So, okay. This is a very interesting reading, Virgo. I like it. It's going to take you somewhere. It's going to make you more mature. It is going to bring things into clarity for you. It is amazing. Okay? And I know it's not the best, because who wants life experience, right? But unfortunately, if we didn't have life experience, we wouldn't learn anything. And with not learning anything, we would not move anywhere. And with not moving anywhere, we would stay stuck in the same place over and over again, living the same experience another time. That sucks. Okay? Yes, so that is all that I have for you guys this week, Virgo. If you like this and if you would like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below and it'll be my pleasure to help. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price. Now, like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click on the notification bell to be notified when I post new stuff. And for me, because I love this and it'll make me feel so much good, leave me a comment. I read them all. I might not answer them, but I will definitely read them all. Okay? And with that being said, I wish you guys all a very good week and I will see you next time. Alright? Bye, Virgo.